Dylan Wang burst onto the international scene in 2018 with his portrayal of the brooding, arrogant heir Dao Mingxi in the remake of Meteor Garden, a role that catapulted him from obscurity to stardom almost overnight. If you've ever binge-watched a teen drama that mixes romance, rivalry, and ridiculous wealth, you know the drill. Think Boys Over Flowers, but with a fresh Chinese twist. Wang, then just 19, embodied the character's Sundara charm so convincingly that fans worldwide were hooked, debating his chemistry with co-star Yu and replaying those iconic pineapple hair moments. But what happened next? After such a massive debut, many young actors get pigeonholed into similar roles or fade into endorsement deals. Wang, however, seemed to chart a deliberate path, choosing projects that challenged expectations and showcased his growth. Let's decode those choices together. Think of this as an interactive deep dive where I'll pose questions along the way to get you reflecting on his trajectory. Have you followed his career since Meteor Garden? If not, why do you think some stars pivot while others repeat formulas? Right after Meteor Garden wrapped, Wang didn't rush into another rom-com. Instead, he dipped his toes into music and brand ambassadorships, a smart move for building a multifaceted persona in the entertainment industry. In 2019, he released his first single, Don't Even Have to Think About It, which blended pop vibes with a nod to his youthful image. It wasn't a chart topper, but it signaled he wasn't content being just an actor. Perhaps drawing from his pre-fame days as a flight attendant, where he enjoyed the freedom of exploration. Imagine you're in his shoes, fresh off a hit show, fame knocking at your door. Would you chase music to diversify, or stick to acting to capitalize on the momentum? Wang chose both, teaming up with his Meteor Garden co-stars for endorsements like the Thai snack brand Tao K Noi in early 2019. This wasn't just about cash. It kept the F4 group dynamic alive, fostering fan loyalty while giving him breathing room to select his next acting gig. That next step came in 2020 with Evernight 2, a fantasy sequel where he stepped into the lead role of Ning Ke, a character far removed from Dao Mingxi's privileged world. Here was Wang in a wuxia-inspired epic, battling demons and unraveling prophecies. Think swords, sorcery, and soul-searching. Why this shift? Decoding it, it feels like a conscious effort to avoid typecasting. Meteor Garden painted him as the ultimate bad boy heartthrob, but Evernight 2 demanded emotional depth and action chops. Fans noted his acting had improved since his debut, with more nuanced expressions and physicality. Pause for a moment. If you were advising a rising star, would you recommend jumping into a high-stakes genre like fantasy right after a rom-com hit? It risked alienating casual fans, but rewarded those craving versatility. Wang himself has spoken about wanting diversity in his body of work, as he mentioned in interviews, emphasizing roles that push his boundaries. By 2021, Wang continued this exploratory streak with The Rational Life, a modern office romance where he played Qi Xiao, a younger man navigating love and career ambitions alongside an older female lead. For this drama flipped the script on age gap tropes, focusing on emotional maturity rather than melodrama. Coming off the fantastical Evernight 2, it was a grounded return to contemporary settings, but with a twist. Wang's character was supportive and introspective, not domineering. What does this say about his choices? It suggests a pattern of seeking roles that reflect personal growth. Remember, Wang entered acting accidentally through a talent show. Before that, he was content as a flight attendant, dreaming of travel. Perhaps these picks mirror his own journey from novice to professional, choosing stories that emphasize self-improvement. Have you seen The Rational Life? How do you think it compares to his Meteor Garden energy? Did it feel like evolution or a safe bet? The year 2022 marked a peak with back-to-back hits, Love Between Fairy and Devil, and Unchained Love. 14 in the former, Wang embodied Dongfang Qingsong, a powerful devil lord in a xianxia romance that blended humor, heartbreak, and high fantasy. This role exploded his popularity anew, with fans praising his commanding presence and chemistry with Esther Yu. Decoding the appeal, it built on Evernight 2's fantasy foundation but added romantic intensity, showing Wang's knack for anti-heroes who evolve through love. Then came Unchained Love, a historical drama where he played Xiao Duo, a cunning eunuch in a forbidden romance. 15 Eunuch? That's a bold departure from heartthrob norms, intrigue, power plays, and emotional restraint. Why take it? It screams a desire to tackle complex, non-traditional characters, avoiding the pretty boy trap. Reflect on this. In an industry obsessed with visuals, would you risk a role that subverts your image? Wang did, and it paid off, solidifying his rep for depth over dazzle. Moving into 2023, Wang starred in Only for Love, a business romance as Yan, a CEO entangled in love and corporate drama. 17, this felt like a nod back to Meteor Garden's elite world but with maturity, focusing on ambition and relationships in a professional lens. He also ventured into variety shows like 50 Kilometers, Tawawa 3, and Keep Running 7, where his playful, down-to-earth side shone through. 27, these aren't just fillers. They humanize stars, building relatability. Think about it. After intense dramas, why reality TV? Perhaps to stay connected with fans, showing he's still me. As he put it in a 2025 interview reflecting on fame's changes. His co-star Shen Yu has followed a similar path, both evolving while maintaining individual success. 11. By 2024, Guardians of the Dafeng saw Wang as Su Qi and in a mystery fantasy blend, further diversifying his portfolio. 17. But 2025 signals a big pivot, the big screen. With films like I Dreamed a Dream, a youth drama, and Per Aspera ad Astra, sci-fi psychological thriller, Wang is conquering cinema. 18. Look Up and See Joy in 2023 was his film debut, but these upcoming ones promise genre leaps. Space exploration meets mind-bending plots. 19. Decoding this. After dominating TV, why movies? It could be about longevity, prestige, or global reach. In a 2025 video, he discusses growth from Meteor Garden days, emphasizing staying true amid fame. 7. Throughout, Wang's choices reveal a strategy. Start with fame's boost, then branch into genres: fantasy, romance, historical, business, now sci-fi, to build a versatile resume. He's never taken supporting roles, all leads, which is rare. 13. This confidence stems from his accidental entry. He could have returned to flying planes but chose to soar in acting. 2. Fame changed him, yet he insists, I am still me. 1. What about you? Do his picks inspire, or do you wish for more Meteor Garden style fluff? As we wrap this decode, consider. In 2025, with 2 films and potential dramas, Wang's trajectory points upward. 7 years post-debut, he's not just surviving, he's thriving by choice. Share your take. Which role surprised you most, and what's next for him?